A large proportion of the UK population experience extreme levels of pressure and stress. Sometimes that's varying levels, let's be fair, but this can seriously impact your life and your health. Sometimes, I think it's 1 in 5 UK adults who work have to have time off sick because of stress, and not all those people get sick pay. So it can take its toll. However, as the saying goes, pressure makes diamonds. So some stress, if it's channeled correctly, it can make you stronger, can make you shine. That is going to require, that pressure is it's one way of experiencing suffering, and suffering it can make you stronger, definitely. It can make you more resilient through the challenges that are presented in life, and if you come out the other end of it and overcome them, and your ability to adapt through all these challenges can make you a lot stronger, and that gives you the opportunity to grow. Again, this is not easier said than done, let's be real about this, but it's possible. It really is possible, and everyone will have different strategies for achieving that. The common challenges people can feel though when they're under stress, it's all good and well to roll with the punches, but it's not always possible. It's not always easy. A lot of adults, a lot of people, just life can be hard. Life is suffering sometimes, and it can make people feel overwhelmed when it's too much. So I imagine loads of problems in your life and you just feel like you can't deal with it. So that's the feeling of being overwhelmed. You just feel like you're under stress all the time. That can cause overthinking. So you're thinking all the time. I've experienced these things myself. Just constant chatter in the mind. And what does that mean if you're overthinking? You want to go to bed, you're absolutely tired, you're really tired, you're knackered, you want to sleep, but you're overthinking. So you're not going to get a good night's sleep. And then you're in the next day, going to work or dealing with family issues or whatever that is. So you're just going to feel fatigue. So this is then going to pretend, this is what can happen. So your cortisol levels, which is your fight or flight response, is in effect all the time. You're highly strung, you can feel anxious, potentially depressed. So the sleepless night, that can cause sleepless nights. Cortisol levels, stress caused by stress can raise your blood pressure, raise your blood sugars. Then you're going to start experiencing brain fog and burnout potentially if this goes on for too long. And I'm not saying there's truth in this as well. It's stress it can kill people eventually. Too much stress for too long, the body will react in a negative way, sadly. So now I'm going to move on to this practical strategies that I find have worked for me. They're not going to work for everyone though, because everyone's circumstances are different, and I'm acknowledging that this isn't always easy. But I think some of these strategies can work for some people some of the time. But let's be real, it's not going to work for everyone all the time. It just isn't. That's just being realistic. If anyone's got any practical strategies that I haven't mentioned today, because I'm not going to mention them all, please comment below. Or if you think any of my practical strategies are unrealistic, or realistic, if you like them or don't like them, that's absolutely fine. Please comment below and we can learn and grow together through this process. I find sometimes when I'm working in my job and under pressure, I just have positive self-talk. Like, be your own cheerleader. Even if you don't feel like it, this is like, I can do this, you've got this, I'm going to smash this. I love myself. Even if I don't feel like loving myself, I'll just say I love myself. I'm a good person. I can do this. So that's the positive self-talk, which I believe can help. Sometimes, let's be real, sometimes. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So that's going to be eating right. If you're going to eat McDonald's all the time and sugary foods all the time, a lot of you will already know this. It's not going to help you. It's just poor quality food, processed food. I get sometimes you need that quick meal, like if you've been working a long day, you're going to eat a McDonald's, aren't you? Potentially, if you've not got the time. And sometimes that's okay, but you do need to eat well, vegetables, etc. I won't go into too much detail on that now. And another one is exercising. keeping yourself moving, and that can be it can be as simple as going for regular walks. I find going to the gym is great because you're just lifting weights, and I like to imagine that the strength that I gain, the muscles that I gain from going to the gym is like my body armor, and it helps me for me personally, that helps me to deal with the pressures of life, because I feel healthy and strong, hence gives me a bit more resilience to deal with the challenges of life. Another strategy is don't feel guilty when you say no. When you say no, you say yes to yourself. Remember that one. When you say no, you say yes to yourself. And I still have it in me now. I'm a people pleaser. I used to be a bit more of a people pleaser in the past, and people would just ask me to do things, and I'd do it for them because I just wanted to people please. And it caused me to be burnt out more because I'm just doing everything for everyone else without doing anything for myself. So I'm not giving myself, when you say no, when you say yes all the time, you're not giving yourself any self-care. Like your boss goes, oh, can you work tonight? We really need you. If you want to work it, fine. If you need the money, go for it. But sometimes you've got to say no, and don't feel guilty. That's a big one for some people. Just learn to say no sometimes. Be less of a people pleaser, because that is self-care. Then there's moving on to your sleep hygiene. I don't always get this one right, if I'm honest. I struggle with it sometimes. It's getting up at the same time every time, going to bed at the same time every time, or a similar time. Having a nice warm bath before you go to bed can help relax you. I don't think this strategy works. This definitely doesn't work for everybody, because some people suffer with insomnia and they'd say, we've tried this, Brad, this doesn't work. And I don't disagree with what they're saying, because if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. But I do think that maybe using your phone later on at night, switch it off. Electronic devices can keep you up at night. I get that people have children and other responsibilities which will hinder the sleep big time. But if possible, having a regular sleep pattern with enough sleep can just make you feel more relaxed and able to tackle the challenges of life. The next one is just connecting to people. What's the saying? That a problem shared is a problem halved. As long as it's with the right people, if it's with a genuinely good person that you can trust, not someone that you can't trust, because some people will use it against you, sadly. But if you've got a good person around you, or good people around you, they will who genuinely care about you. They will listen to what you've got to say. And like the problem shared is problem halved, and they can help. That connection with good people can help you discuss the challenges that you're facing, and to maybe come out with some potential solutions to the problems that you have, therefore reducing the stress. If you can, take regular breaks, go on plan holidays, relaxing holidays if you can. You don't even need to book anywhere. Ideally you'd be going abroad, obviously, somewhere nice and warm, somewhere nice, somewhere beautiful, but that's not always possible. But even if you can get regular breaks, even if you're staying in the UK, it's going to help. Another useful technique is breathing exercises. I don't know if everyone's heard of the Wim Hof breathing exercises. They're really good. Check out Wim Hof. Or just there's also meditation, which I struggle with, if I'm honest. I need to do more of that. But those breathing exercises can calm you down. Meditation can calm you down. It does make an impact if used consistently. The last one that I'm going to mention, there's many more practical strategies, but this one, I believe it's a big one. It's self-reflecting. A lot of people don't do it. Lots of people don't do it. But I try to, and I think what self-reflecting is like, you're looking in the mirror. What am I doing that's causing me to be stressed out? My emotional reactions to things. Why am I getting upset about this? This is deeper work. A lot of people don't do this, but it's a good thing to do, because if you're to be compass mentis, to know yourself, you know what your strengths are, you know what your weaknesses are, you know what triggers you. If you know what triggers you, then you can find solutions. to what is stressing you out. What can I change about this? We get stuck into routines and we keep doing them, and that can mean people pleasing or whatever it is. But those routines can be great. Don't get me wrong, but they can create too many responsibilities, too much stress. And if you self-reflect and you look at, but why am I doing this? Let's be honest with myself. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? And if you start looking at yourself and being honest with yourself, which can be bloody painful sometimes because it can hurt, emotionally it can hurt. But if you look at those things honestly and with an open mind, you can start to find potential solutions to those problems because you're consciously aware of them. The reason why I've discussed these things is because these practical strategies is because I've experienced stress myself, like a lot of people, and a lot of it was due to me the way I was. I was too much of a people pleaser. I was just doing everything everyone wanted me to do. And people will take advantage of that. If you don't lead your own life, others will lead it for you. And that's what caused me so many problems. And I just got burnt out with it all. I was just doing everything for everyone else. I wasn't looking after myself. I didn't love myself enough. And I just said yes to everything instead of saying no to some things. And it caused me to become unhappy, let's say, burnt out. And people walked all over me. I was a doormat when I was younger. I was a doormat. And people can see that. Could see that, let's say, until I started to change things. And these are the strategies that I hope I'm trying to share with the world to help people potentially. So to conclude, practical strategies to help you beat back stress and the pressures of life. Positive self-talk, love yourself, be your own cheerleader, be active, exercise on a regular basis if you can, no matter what that exercise is. Eat a healthy, balanced diet. Sleep hygiene, going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time, having a regular sleep pattern is going to help. Learning to say no. When you say no, you say yes to yourself. Remember that one. When you say no, you say yes to yourself. Taking regular holidays, breaks when you can. Meditating, breathing techniques. These are all some of the strategies that can help beat back stress. So if anyone's got any comments about any other practical strategies, please comment below. If you agree or resonate with any of the strategies I've mentioned, please comment below. Even if you disagree, that's absolutely fine. I understand everyone's circumstances are different. Again, comment below. If you like the video, please like it. And if you can, subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm going to keep on creating new content in the future. So thank you for your time and goodbye.